Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. Yes, this is episode 11, where the Empire of Japan is going to be solving problems with violence. Yes, that's right. As much as we like to live in a peaceful, friendly world, the reality is that most problems, historically speaking, have been solved, at least on a short term basis, through violence and conflict. Why? Well, because it works. Long term, it's more about economics, but short term, there's nothing like telling your enemies to screw off by murdering all of them, and that is what we are going to do today. That's right. So, this may not be as long of a video as normal since I've got an early morning job site tomorrow, but I wanted to get a little bit of gaming done, and we've got some battles to clean up from last time. We've got our naval invasion, which has a 51% chance to succeed so far, which is honestly better than I thought. Probably because we've been killing off a lot of the French fleets. We've got a couple of battles that we have to deal with. And so we're going to dive right in and see how things go. But first, let's take a quick look at our situation because it's been a little while since I've done this. Actually, the last time I played this game was before I went to Istanbul, and so I have been pretty busy. Let's double check our politics real quick. We want to make sure that... So everybody mostly likes us except for France, who we're at war with, the Austrians, who don't matter, and the Spanish, who don't matter. So let's make Italy like us a little bit more because I don't want to deal with them. Financially, we're doing not great. We're losing money every month, but we're rebuilding our transport fleet. Once we get that back up to par, that's going to help a little bit. We're building a bunch of ships. That's expensive. And we can keep this up for, about another year before it really gets difficult. 2 years would be very difficult, but we can keep this up for a little while because we've been saving up a lot of money, but we can't keep this up forever. Research-wise, we're in pretty good shape. Let's see, our boilers. What are we researching here? Battleship funnels. Now I'm not too worried about that. I really want to get radio direction finder, and I really want to get the double turrets, the twin mounted turrets for smaller ships, but those aren't really a high priority. Our ship designs are going pretty well. Our fleets, we've got a bunch of the new destroyers, the slower, less expensive escort destroyers being commissioned, and we'll try these guys out, and if they don't work out, then we'll scrap them. We've got battleships that'll be ready in 16 months. Oh, all right. Well, that's what it is, and we've got plenty of tonnage for other stuff, so we're in good shape. So let's get ready to have some battles. All right. So our first battle of the day is going to be one of our heavy cruisers against one of their heavy cruisers, and I think we've got an advantage. Our cruiser goes 27 knots, their cruiser goes 23 knots. I'm confident in our cruiser's ability. I think we stack up pretty well. That's one of our samurai cruisers. Now, our guys are green. Their guys are trained. That might be a little bit of a problem. We got to defend 4 transports. If I lose the 4 transports and kill the enemy cruiser, I will be satisfied because we can always rebuild our economy as long as it doesn't take too much damage. But we've got to beat down their ships faster than they can produce them. So, let's see what we got here. Now, checking out real quick, I really like these samurai. These are nice cruisers. Lot of smokestacks, a lot of effort goes into them. They are to the northeast, so let's use the AI to find a rough direction. We're gonna head off this way. All right, so we're gonna play it a little chill at first. I don't want to get into too much of a scuffle with them up close. until after our cruisers have a chance, or our transports have a chance to go away. Got 20% chance to hit, hopefully. Hopefully we can hit with that, some of that. There we go, we got a little bit of hitting. And our guys are pretty good. We don't have a lot of damage and stability yet. They're getting a little bit closer than I'd like. We got 40% chance to hit them now. So we should be able to hurt them pretty bad. Alright, we ricocheted. Now that we've got them identified, let's see what they've got. So they've got 6 inches of armor at 100% quality, so that's about 12 inches equivalent. Their torpedoes have a 4-kilometer range, so we're relatively safe. Alright, so my guys, my armor is 8 inches, so I've got better armor at 115%, and our armor piercing isn't going to really do that great of a job, because I think we're just using semi-armor piercing rounds in this. Yeah, we're using semi-armor piercing, so but we're ahead of them. They're chasing me, and we've got better to hits than they do, so I should win this duel. As long as I don't take too much damage and stability, in that case I'll have to run away a little bit. But this is going pretty well. We're hurting them more than they're hurting us. Okay, our front guns can still fire. We're angled pretty well. And then after this, I'm going to turn the ship slightly to keep my front guns hopefully able to hit. Are they going to fire? Yep, they can fire still. And their guns are not doing as well. So we're going to kind of cut in a little bit. I like having the longer distance. I think gives us more of an advantage, because I want to minimize my damage, and they're not. Ooh, there we go. That was a partial hit. 71%. We can probably cut in a little bit closer. Let's start cutting in a little bit, because these guys are they're still heading this way, and they are going 19 knots. So we're slowing them down a little bit. And they're going away from my transport, so this is a good thing. We're going to start cutting in, because I want to get a better chance to hit with them. But we're giving them a lot of broadside now. But I think we can afford this, because I am tougher than they are. So as long as they don't get a critical hit, we should be okay. Now their damage and stability is about 49%, so they're going to have a hard time hitting me now, because we've beat them up, and so they're rocking around and they're vibrating. And I kind of like this 10% to hit them, and they got 2% to hit me, so we're going to hit with 5 times as many shots. Let's get a little closer though. Yeah, we're keeping them away from the transport, so that's good. I could slow down a little bit, but I don't think I need to. We're losing 9% to engine vibrations. Let's try. We'll try slowing down. We'll slow down to 22 knots. Let's see if this. Yeah, so we lost some engine vibrations, we gained some cruise speed, so we gained about 6% to hit. But they're a little bit better to hit us also. Are we going to hit with any of those? Which way are they going? Are they running away? Oh, they're starting to run away. Okay, we're gonna let's go on in now. I want to make sure my back gun turrets can fire, but I don't think the angle's too much. Let's see if we can get it a little bit, get it kind of just right. No, we're still going 19 knots. 8.5 kilometers, so that's not bad. He's almost out of high explosive shells. And he's only going, yeah, so our 22 knots, we're keeping up with him. Let's turn a little bit more like this. Can we get the back guns going? There we go, there's some back guns. But it's not quite doing it. I mean, we should be hitting about one shot out of every volley. Straight. He's doubling back towards my transports. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go in. We're just gonna go straight in. And we'll only get the front guns. But that's okay. And we're going to get into about 6 kilometers, probably. I want to stay well outside of his torpedo range. And he's getting pretty beat up. You know, 62% structure. His back is messed up pretty good. Nothing's penetrated his hull yet, but yeah, we're going to... I feel really confident we're going to get this guy. We've just got a better ship overall. 6.9 kilometers. There we go. Alright, let's start. After this next volley, I'm going to turn the ship. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to be able to get... I should be able to get our back guns on him also. There we go. Get him all the guns. 6 kilometers. Hey, I timed that pretty well. Now his guns, firing armor piercing, he's going to be able to penetrate, 10 inches or so, 9 inches. But I've got 8 inches, but at really high quality, so I should be relatively safe. 30% chance to hit, that's pretty solid. And he's got a 7%, which is... Oh, that was a good hit. He's almost out of high explosive shells. I guess he's firing armor piercing, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's go angle back a little bit. I need to be able to... Oh, 16 knots. Alright, so he's... These guys are going 14 knots. It's going to take him a while to catch up to them. I don't even know if he knows quite where they're at. 7.6. He's got a 5%. So I'm still doing good. I still have a 4 times as good of a chance to hit him as he has to hit me. So we're just going to slowly beat him down. Play nice and safe. Oh, there's some flooding. Where we catch him at? In the back. Okay, yeah. That's going to slow him down some more. But I've got a fire. Y'all better put that out. I've lost some dudes. I've lost 6% of my crew. But he might surrender soon. Ooh, that was a penetration. I don't know where that hit me. Aft belt. All right, let's angle in more. My aft belt's better than my fore belt, but let's see if we can finish this Yahoo off. I think he's gonna probably surrender before I can sink him. That's my guess. It'd be nice if I could take back surrendered ships as prizes, but I don't get to keep them, so they probably just scuttle the ship after they surrender. Not that I can afford to pay to maintain all of their stuff. You can hit better than that. There we go, there's a little bit of something. My damage and stability is getting a little high. But he's not... He's all busted up. Yeah, he's not doing too good. Yeah, he's a mess. That guy's a mess. So we're just gonna keep on punking him until he goes down. There we go, he surrendered. Outstanding. Alrighty. And let's see, we got our 25 experience. We did. Alright, let's get on to the next battle. Alrighty, time for our next battle. Now this one here, it's one of my cruisers and 3 light cruisers. These are old patrol ships versus a battle cruiser and 3 destroyers. Now their battle cruiser is 26 knots. He's pretty quick. And the destroyers are fast. And these guys should all be 27 knots. Now the problem is, I don't think I can take that battle cruiser. He's got 5 double 13-inch guns. Oh, that's going to mess me up. So we are going to be retreating from this. Yeah, I don't think I want to fight this, because if you find yourself in a fair fight, then that means your tactics suck. And we are not proponents of fighting fair on this YouTube channel. If you watch me play MechWarrior or anything else, you know that I never fight fair, because I'm a dirty, rotten bastard. So, let's go and put these guys all in one group. And they're to the northeast, which means we are going to go to the southwest, and we are going to leave. Yes, we are going to leave. We're not even going to stick around to see if we can try and catch those destroyers, because we only have a 1 knot advantage over them, which means that, oh, let's see what this, we can see the battle cruiser now. So we spotted them, but they haven't spotted us yet. So this is that stupid battle cruiser designed with the wing turrets. I mean, a lot of like World War I style ships liked using the wing turrets because they could squeeze on extra guns, because the equipment just took up so much space. I don't like wing turrets. I think they make the ship too unstable and rock back and forth. I'd rather save the tonnage and have more secondary guns. But this was a popular thing to do, and this guy is fast. And it makes some sense, because you get an extra 2 guns per side, but you're paying the weight of 4 guns to get 2 guns. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it at all. But he is 17 knots away, or 17 kilometers away, and my 8-inch guns have a maximum range of 13 kilometers, and I think he's going to spot me by then. So we are going to leave. And we're not even going to pop my smoke, because he can't see us yet, and the smoke makes your ship hard to find, but you can see the smoke screen, and so I don't like that one bit. A lot of times I can find enemy light cruisers by popping smoke. Now maybe I could pop smoke and try and lure their destroyers out, but the current version of the AI is smart enough that the destroyers don't get out of the covering area of their heavy ships, so this is just not even worth messing with. So we are just going to disengage and let the French have this one, because I don't have enough ships that I can risk trading ships, and frankly I don't think I can sink that thing. I mean, maybe if he didn't have the destroyers and I just swarmed it, maybe I could set it on fire and kill his crew beforehand, but I don't feel confident. So we are just going to leave. You would think that I'd be out of combat by now. I mean, they're trying really hard to catch me. He's going for it. He's definitely going for it. Now, they're not quite going in the right direction. He's going this way. So we are going to turn a little bit, go a little bit tangential for which way he's going. Let's see if he adjusts to follow. Not yet, and they still haven't spotted me. So I'm getting a little bit, I'm gaining a little bit of distance. I know he can't spot me. So this is just going to take a while of running away. We're going to get away, though. I'm supremely confident. I'm not low on fuel. I got plenty of fuel. So we're gonna turn a little bit more. And there we go. We can see him. He's got trained ships. So I lost sight of him. Great. Which is interesting because I'm still following along where he's... Oh, he found me again. Or I found him again. 14.9 on the back. It's interesting that since I have him selected, I can see where he's at relative to my ships. You'd think... Oh, he's starting to change course, I think. I think he knows that I'm... Yeah, he knows that I turned. Because now he's going more this way. I don't think it's going to do him any good. I think I'm slowly getting away. You know, the back guy is now like 15 kilometers away. So he's still chasing me. It's interesting that my spies on his ship are tracking him. So, there we go. We got away. You know, not worth the fight. We're just gonna try and stall them until we have our marauders ready to intercept. And then let them do the beatdown, because they are amazing ships. Alright, on to the next event. Alright. A new turn brings new possibilities. We have more side mounts for large guns, which we will never use. 5-inch Mark III guns, that's kind of useful. Looks like Spain's losing, France is losing, they're losing transports. But I lost transports too, which is very sad. Well, that's unfortunate. And it didn't work to improve relations with the Italians. We are still sitting... Oh, we have a 100% chance to succeed on the invasion. Well, that's awfully nice. What do you have here in... Oh, you have some ships here. What is that? There's some battleships there. Look at that. We are going to have to intercept them. Also, I forgot to turn off my phone when recording this video. So let me respond to this really quick. There we go. Alright, so I really want to try and jump this battle cruiser there. So I guess my guys are just all sort of hanging out. I've got these destroyers. I have 10 destroyers, which are now ready to go, I think. So, let's figure out where we're sending them. That's an invasion fleet, and these are my marauders. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to send 5 destroyers here. 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers, 5 destroyers. Ha, 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 ha. I send 5 destroyers there. And we'll send the other 5 destroyers to these guys. And hopefully this will give better interception chance. That's my hope, at least. Because I really want to catch this guy as he's fleeing. Look at all these ships that are coming that I really need to murder. And 57%. I need to take this territory before their army goes and captures southern China. So that's going to be a little tricky. So let's check out this convoy real quick. Man, I really don't think I can take that. I need to kill him. He's trained, and he's trained, so it's a fair fight in that regard. 27 knots, 26 knots. That's an awful lot of guns. I am nervous about that. I've got these 2 light cruisers. I don't know, I haven't decided on that yet. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. Let's check this stuff out really quick. And let's see if we can make Germany like us a little bit more. Finances are getting slightly better. Turret mechanisms. Triple large turrets, that'll be nice. I don't know if I'll use those quite yet because you lose some accuracy, but definitely nice. 15 turns on that, and I think everything else is ready to go. Alright. Let's, I'm gonna go grab a drink, and then we're gonna do some battles. Alright. The moment I have been dreading. We have this convoy that we probably can't win, because that battle cruiser is going to kick my ass. So I can either run away, or maybe I can take him on a wild goose chase and kite him long enough for my transports to get away. And that's going to be hard, because I can only end the battle when I lose sight of him. And when he can't see everything, when we're sufficiently far away. And I may have to sacrifice the transports. So, what do we got here? It's the time, it's a little bit darker. I mean, the worse the accuracy is, the better it is for me. Let's go group these guys together. He's to the north, which means I want to go to the east. And I want these transports to try and peace out. But I need to catch sight of him a little bit. Just enough. There he is. Alright, so I can see him, and I'm shooting at him, so he knows where I'm at. And so now... Is this the same one as before? Yeah, he's got the stupid little wing turrets. And let's see if I can bait him into following me. We hit him. Nope, he's already seen the transports. It's too late. Is he going to turn towards me? I don't think he is. He's going for the transports. Alright, there's nothing I can do. I can't stop him, so we're gonna... There's his destroyer. Yeah, he's gonna wreck the transports. I can't. You didn't take the bait. Oh, that's rough. And he's torpedoing them, and yeah, so we're just gonna get the hell out of here, because I can't stop him. Oh, he didn't take the bait. Now, I think I'm a little bit faster than he is. Maybe not the destroyer. All we can do is run. Man, that sucks. So... yeah, I was hoping that he'd spot me first and follow me, but that just didn't happen. But I'm not going to go risk losing a cruiser just to get my ass kicked for no benefits. So I can't win this one. So I've just got to hope that I can get my marauders to intercept him and kick his butt. Ah, that's disappointing. But it's better than losing my warships that take me a year to rebuild. And transports I can deal with. So it's just like in any other fight. You're gonna take some hits, and you gotta keep your eye on the big picture. So I'm sure he's probably turned his chasing me now. But the big picture is that we're going to keep sinking, hopefully, more ships than he sinks of mine. Hopefully at a faster rate than he can repair them and rebuild them. And as long as our production exceeds his ability to sink us, then we'll economically win long term. But it's going to be a bit of a war of attrition. You know, maybe if I had like 4 cruisers or something, 4 heavy cruisers, maybe I could blitz in and take him. But those big 13-inch guns, those are he just got me ranged and he'll just punch through me. I don't think my armor can stop that. Not easily. So that's very disappointing. There we go. Alright, well. And I bet he got his 25 experience. Yes, he did. Alright. Well, now my cruiser got a little bit of experience for hitting him a few times. Alright. On to better things in the future. One quick thing we're going to do. We've got 2 turns left for the invasion. I'm going to take these ships, and we're going to risk losing some transports, but in exchange, I want to toss all the tonnage I can into this area. I don't think these guys are going to make much of a difference. And we're going to just try and get every last little bit of tonnage to make sure that we capture that base, and you capture that territory. And over here, these guys are sitting around. I thought this place was going to rebel, and they never did. We're going to put these guys back in port where they belong. They're too far away to really do much. So we're going to put you guys away. And this should give me... I've got these guys here. I don't think they're going to make that much of a difference. But this should be enough, because we've got 100% right now. But I've got to assume that some of these guys are going to get into the mix. So we're going to try this out and see what happens. Alright, so here we are, 1 turn away from the invasion. We still have a 100% chance to succeed. We have not been able to deal with their battle cruisers yet. We have a convoy over here, which this is just going to be a mess. We're going to get our butts kicked. So we're not even going to fight this one. We're just going to... I know they're going to sink all my transports. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just screwed here. So we're going to try and make things nice with the Italians. Our finances are getting better. We sold that ship to the Ottoman Empire. Transport capacity, it's still okay, but it's hurting. This is going to be a slugfest. 64%, so we've got to take this territory. The rest of the invasions fell apart. This one here's not doing anything, so this is a mess. We got to win this and then focus on killing their ships. I don't think I can even bait these guys away. This guy moves at 26. And these guys, if we get close enough for him to spot us, he's just going to go and blow us apart anyway. So we're just going to move ahead to the naval invasion, and hopefully we're successful. So let's see if this 100% chance holds. Because if we take that territory, then all of this nonsense has been worth it. And then we can give the French a bloody nose next turn. And of course, I can't... We're going to have to probably fight these other ambushes and stuff before we see what happens. Oh, the suspense is building. Alright, we have some battlecruiser hulls that we don't care about. The French got hurt by mines. That's good for them, and the Spanish also. And we didn't lose any transports this turn. That's kind of nice. Do they want to buy some escort destroyers? Sure, I will sell you escort destroyers. Wasn't successful in making the Italians like me. The United States is getting pissy. Oh, there we go. We won the thing. Yeah, their offensive collapsed because the province changed hands while we... There we go. We gained control of the territory. Nice. Nice. We don't care what they're doing with Samoa. Alright. I don't even know. Where Samoa's like somewhere out here. Yeah, they're grabbing all this stuff, but... Yeah, I'm not super worried about that. That's their problem. But we got this. Nice. All right, we've got an ambush. And we've got convoy. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a bite to eat real quick. I'm going to make a cup of tea, and then we will do these fights. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I am back from lunch. I have a new cup of tea, and let's check out this convoy. It's a toss-up. You know, these patrol ships are not great, but... I've got one of these raiders from Korea. These guys are veterans, so it's an awful lot of small. How does it have so many small guns? All right, let's try this out. It's a lot of guns. All right, so. I will be satisfied if I can sink one of their ships and keep my transports alive. Unfortunately, these old patrol ships are really reaching the end of their life. But let's see what we can do. So we got these two guys. The AI says their enemies are up ahead, so we are going to start moving in. Also, that's interesting, my light cruiser's in the lead. So we want to keep our distance and kite them away from the enemy ships. What are these? These look like semi-armored cruisers. Wow, look at that broadside. Holy crap. That is a lot of broadside. That is, wow. That is an awful lot of broadside. If I can attack these from the front, though, or the back, that won't be so bad. But I want to definitely keep my distance and bait these guys away from the transports and see if they'll take the bait. Oh, and there is a destroyer, and I just got hit. So, focus on the destroyer. And I think I want to fire, just have you guys fire just all high explosive shells. Because getting some hits. Please continue to fire on the destroyer. Do not fire at anything else. Sink the destroyer. He's got 3 torpedoes. He's got a high top speed. It's probably a triple launcher, so see, has he fired his, yeah, he fired his torpedoes, so, and he fired his torpedoes at the light cruiser, but that doesn't mean much, so we're going to turn away and radically change direction. These patrols, yep, there's the torpedo. Alright, we're going to double back around. Hopefully he's out of torpedoes now. Let's pause it and find out. Alright, he's out of torpedoes, which means I should be able to take him out. Of course, that other light cruiser's having a lot of trouble. Please only fire at the damn destroyer. Your artificial intelligence is not that intelligent. Just shoot the guy I want you to shoot. Jesus Christ. Shoot the destroyer. He is fast, and this raider is not particularly maneuverable. If I can switch to abreast, and maybe that would help him stay in line better. I don't think it would. Jesus, you're just getting punked. There you go. Please shoot the destroyer. Got a 7% chance to hit. There we go. Got a 14%, so hit the damn destroyer. Quit shooting at other things. Let's turn and... Come on. We're having a hell of a time hitting him. Now at this point though, my transports seem to be relatively safe. These guys are going kind of quick. They're firing their torpedoes. Let's see what their torpedo... They're out, but that other guy still has some. Oh, and, he has no ammo. That's interesting. Alright, so hopefully that's it for your torpedoes. Because torpedoes can really ruin your day. Please hit the destroyer. Just hit him a few times. There we go. That's a good hit. This raider has been largely useless. Alright, so we're going to take our time to sort of regroup and turn around. This raider does not have the turning circle that I need. Yeah, they're still staying in my proximity, so we're just going to keep on circling around. And I really want to get that destroyer over there. I do not have good hits. Why are you targeting other ships? target the destroyer. Shoot the guy I tell you to shoot at. Life is better when you do what I say. I really don't want to engage the light cruisers up close because they have so many guns. I mean, that destroyer hasn't really given up yet. Ow. Crap. Took out one of my main gun. Please shoot the destroyer. Shoot the destroyer. Quit changing targets. Shoot the damn destroyer. There we go. There we go. Please continue shooting the destroyer. Every time you change targets, you have to re-aim, and that's stupid. Shoot the damn destroyer until he's sunk all the way. There we go. Why are you changing who's leader? I didn't, because I forgot to do that. Alright, so we sank the destroyer. I don't think I'm taking out these light cruisers, because I don't think I'm going to be able to. But I want my light cruiser to get away, so we're going to separate them, and you are going to go this way, and you are going to continue skirmishing with them until my guy gets further away. Because I don't want to risk losing him any more than I already have. And you should be pretty good. I mean, you're cadets, but let's switch to auto and see if you can get any penetrations. Yeah, they're ignoring my little cruiser. So that's good. We're just gonna keep on sailing off. So I killed one of their ships. I protected the transports. I think they still want to get some. I need to make sure he gets far enough away. Now, it'd be great if I could sink one of their light cruisers. I just don't think that's going to happen. Up, there we go. End battle. Alright, we got away with it. Holy crap, we got away with it. I was so worried when my cruiser took its hit. So, the Raider got some experience. I got some experience. Not a lot. But that's okay. All my transports survived. And I sank their destroyer. Their light cruisers got a little bit of experience, but this is okay. This is okay. I'll take this. All right, so we won that battle. 2 of my light cruisers against a destroyer, because their 2 light cruisers were out of the fight most of the time, and we barely won. I almost, I took some damage there. So I've got this ambush where it's 2 of my light cruisers against 4 destroyers, and you know what? I don't know if I want to take that chance, because I barely killed 1 destroyer. These guys are veterans. We could try it, but I think I'm going to skip this one. Because they're going to have a lot of fire. These guys have 8 guns that can hurt me each. So 8, 16 is 32 guns. Versus basically 9. These guys have more guns than me. I really think I want to skip this one. Alright, so let's see what else. I kind of want to invade Annam. So Cambodia, Malay, Chakchina, and Annam. I think we're going to go for Annam, because that's going to be essentially Vietnam. That's the next one we want to go for. We're just going to start sneaking around here and just taking it all. I think that's our plan. Is there anything else we need to do? I need to do something about these ships. So these guys have a bunch of... So this is the fleet that's not injured. Yeah, so they're basically in good shape. I really want to take out this battle cruiser, but they're moving down here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my fleet, and we're going to move down into kind of this nest of stuff, because you're going down there. So I'm going to take my fleet, and we're going to go down here also. There we go. Now these guys are beat up a little bit. So I want to send you in for repairs. I want to send you in for repairs down here where I can get into some fights. Probably... No, we're going to send you to the Philippines. Actually, you know what I can do? Send you right in there to this Kangwang. If I can... Can I not send them in there? Really doesn't want to go in there. Alright, we're going to send you to Hong Kong. No, that's too small. Alright, we're going to go out to the Philippines and just repair. Okay. These guys... Now this these guys here... These are the Emperors. These guys are pretty tough. These guys can fight. So we're going to try and catch this battle cruiser if we can. These guys are not set up for fighting, so we're going to just have you guys actually, how much fuel do you have? You guys are at 100%, so we're just gonna move down, kind of down here, get a little closer. Start blockading this port, I think. I really don't want to be getting into fights with these guys, but... And these guys are in a little bit, they're hurt a little bit. So... I'm going to have you guys fall back to Hong Kong and repair. And these boys... some of these guys are patrol ships from up there, so what we're going to do with you is we're going to have you guys go down, back down to here where you belong, but I'm going to take 3 of the light cruisers, boop, boop, and boop, and send you back to your home port. And that should be... I think basically everybody. I think some of these ships should have gone back to Philippines, but this should be alright. So I think that's good enough for now. And here we go. Alright, we're back, and it's a new turn, and we have some sort of little coast alarm enemy ships. They seem to be some of their destroyers versus some of my destroyers. I don't know if I can take these or not. I don't think this is a fight I really want to be in. Escort, it's cadets, and trained versus trained. So we're going to try and withdraw. Alright, we got out of there. That's good. Because we don't really want any of that. Enemy mines, that's their problem. Transports. We didn't lose any transports. That's fantastic. Ottoman Empire would like to build a marauder. That's going to eat up a lot of money and take 20 months. I'm going to say no. I don't want to be that committed to it right now. But I will sell Serbia some escort destroyers, sure. Alright, we got some stuff going on. Alright. So what do we have going on here? We have attacking Laos, so we're attacking Laos, which, whatever. And I don't know why this fleet's just kind of hanging out there. I don't know where they're even trying to go. Let's go check out some politics real quick. And everybody's happy with us. Let's try and work on Italy a little more, because we want them to be nicer to us. Our transports are slowly improving. That's good. Our shipbuilding capacity is, we are maxed out just about, probably because of our repairs, so we have to be careful with that. Yeah, we got a lot of repairing going on. So yeah, so we're just gonna chill out there. So we got this convoy, and I think I can take that. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little break because I've been playing for a while, and I'm going to use the little Admiral's room, and then we're going to go and try and take out this convoy. I think that's my plan, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. One of the nice things about recording the games in kind of a series of segments is I don't have to just push myself straight through. I can kind of leisurely go along, and that makes my life a lot easier. What do we got here? We've got a cultural exchange ship, which is not really good for fighting. Ooh, that's not great. He's not really a fighting ship. He's one of the people that are repairing themselves. He's a cadet. That's not great. And we have a patrol ship, so that's not great either. This is John Bart. He's trained, and he's kind of beefy. He's okay. And this thing, he's also trained. So these are those armored light cruiser things. They're going to be. This might be tougher than I think. Actually, I don't know if I can. All right, we'll try this and see. This might be a little trickier than I'd like. That's the. And I really, at some point, I need to go ahead and just scrap the cultural exchange ships or rebuild them. The problem with these dedicated invasion ships, and this would never happen in real life because you wouldn't send out one of your invasion ships to go fight coastal battles, is that when they get caught up in a fight that you really don't want them to be in, then that's just kind of stupid. But let's see, they're going to go this way. Because we got to buy these transports timed to GTFO. Now, fortunately, these ships are pretty tough. I mean, they're not wimps, but they don't have a lot of combat experience, and they're really just there for blockading ports. They're kind of small and squishy, and they don't turn very fast. So hopefully we can get these guys to follow me and not go after the transports. Now the problem, though, is that these guys are going to probably fire torpedoes at me that I'm going to have a hard time dodging. Let's go check them out. Let's pause this real quick. So they did fire torpedoes at the light cruiser. And they have a range of 6 kilometers, so that's awful. Alright. So, we are going to radically turn. There we go. Alright, let's see how they're doing. So they have more torpedoes left. I don't know why it says 1%. That's ladder aiming. Oh, that's... So you got 2 remaining on that. These guys have... Alright, so not great. And they're still going after my... They're still going after my transports. So let's turn this guy around. Let's go cut the other direction. And now that we know what game they're playing, let's go pop some smoke and see if I can get these guys to go away from my transports. And we're doing a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. This isn't really going great. And they just are really firing off them torpedoes. So he's out of torpedoes, and he's out of torpedoes. So hopefully that means that we are done with this. Shit, turn! Jesus Christ. Holy crap, this guy just did not want to turn at all. Alright, so... They have a lot of... And they... Oh... They found my transports. Alright, so... Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that didn't work. Maybe we can do some damage to them and take these guys. And we're doing a trivial amount of damage. Yeah, they found my transport, so there is not a lot that we're going to be doing. Now the problem is they've got a lot of 2-inch guns that they can fire small stuff at me. And my transports are not armed at all. Yeah, unfortunately, this cultural exchange ship is just not up to this task. Now, if he was better trained, then maybe it'd be alright. And I've got lots of little guns. So maybe we can do something. But they're just gonna go wreck through my guys. If I can sink them, it'll be worth it, though. And I am getting some hits. But I'm not doing that much. I'm doing a little bit. It'd help if I could get a good penetration, get like some flooding going on. please continue to fire at the guy who's hurt. I don't want to have to re-aim. I want to kill the guy that is hurt. How much armor does this guy have? You're a jerk. How much armor do you have? You've got 3.2 inches on your main belt, plus 98%. So, I mean, I'm better off than you are. Except for my light cruiser, which really isn't. Alright, we're gonna cross behind you. Just like that. And hopefully we can really wreck your face in the brawl. Pop the smoke there, because you're not doing as much. I don't know if I won that or not. Well, I got your engine. Why are you turn? I didn't tell you to turn. I mean, probably turning's a good idea, but I really... I got his engine, but my light cruiser's having a rough time. Alright, so you need to detach from this formation. You need to gain a little distance. Meanwhile, you're gonna turn in and keep brawling. Surely you've got to... I mean, you're in a lot of trouble. If I could just sink you, then the rest won't be quite as bad. About to surrender also, so I mean he's a couple good hits and you're in trouble. I really wish you'd stop flooding me though. How are you flood? Is my back armor just awful? Yeah, my back armor's pretty bad. This is not going very well. There we go. There's a... Alright, so... How are you getting so many floods on me? I really don't want to have to... I don't want to brawl this guy. I mean, he's got some problems too, but not a lot of problems. Alright, let's try and turn you around. If I can keep my ship from If I can just take you out before you sink. We're doing okay on the losses. I just need to... Why are you not... Hold the fuck on. Why are you guys not... Why are the guns not shooting? Shoot the fucking guns. Just shoot the goddamn guns. Why are you not shooting your guns? They are aimed. They are pointed in the correct direction. Please fire the guns. Why are you not... Why are you not shooting? Shoot the goddamn guns. It's not that hard. Shoot your guns at the enemy ship. Why are you not firing? What the hell? Fire. Here, I'll put you on aggressive. Fire the goddamn guns at the fucking enemy. It's not rocket science. Just shoot at them. I don't care if you hit. Just pull. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for firing the fucking guns. There we go. Shoot the guns. Holy crap. The hell was that? That was crazy. Do you see that? They just like, oh, we're aimed. We have a 45% chance to hit. We're going to not fire. What the hell? You guys like a bunch of diversity hires on that cruiser? Come on. Holy crap. I got my ass kicked. I mean, I won, but holy crap. I just got beat down. Alright, well, at least I sank them. That was really infuriating. Holy crap, that was. Alright, next, let's go on. Alright, what an infuriating battle. As we have all discovered now, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I tell the computer to do something and they like, no, we're not going to. Oh my god, that's upsetting. Holy crap, I almost lost my cruiser. It's not a great cruiser, but I almost lost my cruiser because the light cruiser wouldn't fire its damn guns. Alright, so let's... I gotta do something about these ships here. And... there's... I got a 37% chance... The Italians are in there. I don't know where the enemy ships are. There should be a bunch of French ships all... I mean, there's some ships over here. So they're hiding out in port. So these guys need to repair. They're beat up. These guys they're going to be a while to repair. I think these ships here, I may just need to move them in just to... These patrol cruisers are not... They're not really pulling their weight. And I don't know if I can... I don't have the... I'm over tonnage right now, so I can't do anything to fix them. It's going to take a while for me to... One month will start solving a lot of problems, so I've got to just wait. My transport situation's okay. These guys are... I really wish I could do something about this battle cruiser. Now the problem is these Emperors, oh, these are veterans, these are good ships. I wish I could do something to engage these ships and get them out of there. And I don't know how to do that. And then these cruisers here, I'm gonna bring you guys in. I'm gonna go just like right up, go right up here. Not quite where I want you to be at. I want you to be a little more inside. Let me I guess there's not a whole lot I can do. Here, can we get closer? There we go, that's better. And then you boys, I guess we're gonna just patrol up this way a little bit. And I think that's what we can do. We got these 3 light cruisers hanging out. Alright, I guess there's not much more we can do, so we're gonna go forward. Alright, so new turn. We lost some transports in North Oceania. We've got these guys here. 1 light cruiser and 5 destroyers. And we have more tonnage than they do, so I should be able to take them. But they're getting me. Now the ships I have, I've got these patrol ships, and they're not really up to the task. They're really not. Now what I do have is I've got over here, I've got these 2 raiders. These guys are just cadets though, so I don't know how they're gonna do, but I can send you boys over to try and get them. That's gonna be, I don't know how that's gonna work out. But we're gonna go send these guys over there. I don't know if I have any more. I should have more raiders around. Most of my raiders are in Southeast Asia. And they're at sea. I've got a couple. These are the 2 in the South Pacific. But yeah, most of them are in Southeast Asia. And I may just need to build a whole new cruiser variant. I really would rather do heavy cruisers. Just because they're a little bit tougher. Those 2 light cruisers may be enough. Now these guys here, I've got 2 raiders in this group, and these are the samurais. So how are we going to do this? Because these guys are 30 knots, they're fast. So what I think I'm going to do, and you've got these guys over here also. They're heading to Cam Bay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these 2 raiders over here to help out. Because they're fast enough, they're going to get there. And that'll give me a better chance. These patrol light cruisers, really what they're doing at this point is helping keep me safe from mines and submarines. There's not a whole lot that I can do. This ambush here, this might be a worthwhile fight. I've got an escort destroyer, and this is but 2 cultural exchange ships. Which means this is actually not going to be very good. Alright, let's try it. This is going to be... it's going to be a little bit rough. And I don't know how I'm going to do with this. I can't get away. I'm too slow. I think the only chance I have is to have my... now, they may not want to fight, but I think they will. So, what I've got to do... so they're to the southwest. So first off, I want to group these guys up in the same group. Have them automatically dodge torpedoes. Have those be on safe. I'm never going to hit the submarine with the... or I'm never going to hit a destroyer with the torpedo, so I might as well turn these off. They're more of a risk to me than anything else. No, we can leave them on auto. We'll leave them on auto. Alright, so we're going to have these guys head in, and they've spotted us, and now we're going to turn away. And what I want to do with you, I'm going to have to detach you, and we're going to draw off and try and spot torpedoes. So there's torpedoes. You guys are already going to be heading in the correct direction, and so we're just going to... Oh, well, so much for that. So you're getting out of there. So he already took a hit. So yeah, that's not going to go very well. So the only chance we really have is you guys have got to be able to hit something. Yeah, because we're just getting jumped. Now hopefully these guys... How many torpedoes do you boys have left? You're out. So hopefully we can hit you. It'd be very nice if we could hit you. You are too close to me. You're out of torpedoes, and you're out of torpedoes. So that bodes well. Now, you, I want to turn and go away, because you're not really... Your job is to spot torpedoes, and you're not really going to be doing much at this point. We're going to actually have you guys move in. More people who don't have torpedoes. So all of your torpedoes have been fired. So that means my cruisers are pretty safe to get in close and brawl. So, time for you boys to get... No, don't turn. Keep going straight. Time for you boys to get screwed. There you go. Some floods. That's right. Take some of that. And you know what we're going to do? I want my secondary guns on aggressive. Alright, so... You're still doing fine. These guys can catch me if they want to, so there's not a lot I can do about that. Brawl them down, because that's your only... It's really your only chance. Just brawl them. There we go. That's right. Take that. These might be a bunch of diversity cruisers, but they're not messing around. Please focus on that guy and sink him. Alright. Last guy. We might actually make it through this. Because these guys have maximum bulkheads. I'm gonna slow down. Good job. Alright, holy crap, we made it through it. Oh, wow. Alright. I mean, if these guys had better experience crews, it'd probably be okay, and if I upgraded them... Oh. But the escort destroyer did his job. He spotted a bunch of torpedoes, and he got the hell out of there, so I'm happy. Alright, let's go on. Alright, so we have a new turn and new opportunities to murder the enemy. So the Spanish light cruiser has somehow wandered into the combat zone, and we're still at war. And he is slow. He's under 20 knots, and these are some of my samurais. And these are those 4 samurais and the 4 patrol ships that I deployed. Now these guys I know I can beat, so we're gonna go jump them. So always worthwhile to farm some experience points for your crew. But those French ships are getting pretty tough. Those destroyers are doing a surprising amount of damage to my ships, and you know, which means I'm probably gonna need larger ships to be able to take them out. So we're just going to group all these guys together, and they are straight ahead, and we're going to cruise towards them. And the Spanish have bad technology, so we should be all right. But yeah, I definitely need an improved destroyer hunting ship, because those cruisers, those little cruisers there, are not quite cutting it. Now the patrol ships are super maneuverable, which is great for dodging torpedoes, but they're just not quite... Which way are you? Oh, I lost him. Alright, we're just going to head towards him. But they just don't have the oomph to trade shots. They don't have enough armor, really. Alright, so let's see which way are you going? He is running away, as he should. So we're just gonna take it nice and chill. We're gonna actually keep up the speed until we get more of our guys broadside to him, and then he's at low fuel, so he's screwed. He went all this distance only to run out of gas and get murdered. Alright, well, there's a little bit of violence for you. Alright, so there's some seal clubbing. Almost feel bad to include this one. Alright, for tonight's main event, the fight we've all been hoping for, finally my Marauders caught up with one of their battle cruisers. So, this will be a nice fight. I've got a lot of these secondary ships which probably help me catch them. We got a lot of stuff here. So these guys are going 30, the Marauders are going 33. These guys are only going 26, so we'll be able to catch them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump these ships. We'll have the destroyers form a screen, and then they're going to bug out. Because I don't really want to... I don't want to heavily engage their destroyers with my destroyers. I'd rather just let the Marauders and light cruisers take them out. But, because I'm pretty sure that my destroyers are helping catch enemy ships, but then once the battle starts, I don't think they're that... they're not that useful. They're kind of vulnerable. I don't want to risk losing them. Although I do want them to get some experience. Alright, so here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to, first off, group all these guys together. Then... are these all raiders? They are. So we're going to have all these guys. We're going to have these guys detach. And then all of my destroyers are going to screen for you. put these on safe. And these guys, adjust which way we're going, and let's go catch them. Alright, so let's go turn very sideways, because I do not want to... I don't want to engage all your stuff yet. These are going to be their cruisers. These are kind of older garbage cruisers. They look so cool. They look really cool with these little inset guns, although these are just awful. These are just like asking for the oceans to flood on in. But I think they look pretty cool. I would never do it, but I like looking at it. Alright, so we're going to start circling around, and is this that? So that's the battleship, or it's the battle cruiser that has the little wing turrets. So we definitely want to kill you first if we can. Ow. That hurt, but it's going to hurt you more. My Marauder took a hit. That was a big hit. I kind of like that these guys are sort of staying out of the fight. We're just going to have you guys continue to sort of patrol along like that. However, I think that I wish there was like a formation where I could keep these guys kind of in formation. Because really what I want the destroyers to do at this point is sort of stay behind my main battle line and just hang out in case anybody tries to bum rush, and then their small guns can be point defense. Because I'm moving fast enough that I don't think this is going to be a problem. Yeah, so we got the battle cruiser, so that's our big target. Now we're going to go take these guys out. They're just going to get wrecked. And there's no reason to get close. And then the problem afterwards is going to be, how do I track down their remaining destroyer fleet, which I would like to sink because they're going to be annoying. Because the problem with destroyers is they're fast enough that if they don't want to get caught, they're not going to get caught. So you have to kind of sucker them in. These Marauders do so much damage. Let's go turn you boys in. This is going pretty nicely so far. Bonk. Alright. Now the problem is, at some point I'm going to have to figure out where their destroyers are at. And their destroyers are not low fuel. And it's probably not worth me trying to chase them. So we're just gonna... Yeah, let's go ahead and have you guys screen them now. Alright, so let's start heading in a little bit. Oh, they're... I wonder why it's not letting me end the battle, even though... even though we're obviously out of range. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. Now, is this guy low fuel? I don't think he is. What is that? Is that a light cruiser? That's a light cruiser. Alright, we'll kill you. Yeah, we could go take you out. Oh, now it wants to end battle. Well, no, we're going to sink this guy first. There we go. To the northeast. So, there's nobody close. These guys have gone away, so we're going to end the battle. That's good enough. So, I don't think my destroyers got any experience points. Well, no, some of them did. Alright. Minuscule amount. That's good enough. We got 6 of their ships. We got all their big boys. We just didn't get... Oh, we got one of their destroyers, probably by accident. Right on. Alright, so... that was a great battle. We've got a convoy battle that we need to do here, and this one I'm not super optimistic on. It's 3 of my small patrol ships, but they're veterans. That's a veteran, that's a season. That's still pretty good. Versus a destroyer and a cruiser. This cruiser's not great, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's got... that's gonna be a tough cruiser. I don't know. We'll try it. Maybe I can kite them away. Maybe I can kite them away from my transports and save the transports. The problem is, light cruisers just aren't holding up against this kind of stuff now. And these are 3,000-ton light cruisers. These are like 1890s light cruisers. But I just don't have the means to build new light cruisers yet. So it's a tough conundrum. I've got to just make do with what I've got. And the only real solution is just to sink as many enemy ships as possible. Just going with our theme, solving problems with violence. So the enemy ships are that way. And we're going to go normal. And we're going to go high explosive because our only chance is to burn these jerks down. And we're going to be aggressive on the secondary guns. And that's what we're doing. Transports are going to try and veer away. And I've got to kite these guys kind of off this way to the... we're going to go here, we're going to turn, and we're going to try and lure this guy. Let's check him out real quick. So he's got... that gun is really far forward. Look at that. That gun is really, really far forward. He's got his little inset guns, all those little secondary things up there. It's a pretty cool looking ship. Probably not that practical, but... alright, so we've spotted him and he's spotted us. So we want to try and avoid him as much as we can. Crap. Because any of these shots are going to really hurt. And... we need to bait these guys away from our dudes. And hopefully they'll take the bait and turn. I don't think they've seen the transports yet. Our only real chance is to burn down this heavy cruiser. Alright, let's see what he's got. So, he's got 6 inches of armor at 100%, which we're not getting through, but we can catch him on fire a lot, hopefully. His torpedoes have a 4-kilometer range. Alright. And he's got a 3% chance to hit me, which is... that's rough. Alright, so... we're going to circle around. He can't see me and I can't see him. I really don't want him to go for my... there we go. I don't want him to go for my... transports. think that destroyer is going to go for it, though. I might. Let's go. Well, no, he might be keeping with them. Lost sight of... He might not see the transports. I don't know. All I can really do is keep kiting him along. We're going to turn around and trying to reacquire him. There we go. Maybe we should set those to aggressive also. Oh, those are getting awfully close. Those are getting awfully close. Let's try and angle a little bit. As destroyers over here, so his destroyer's taking the bait. But I don't think... we can... Now this little destroyer here, he's got 3 torpedo tubes and a few guns. I mean, it's not... I think I can take him out. I'm really more worried about the... Oh, we got an engine. I'm really more worried about this guy. We get some axe. Oh shit. Turn, damn it! What the fuck? Turn! Holy crap. Turn! Jesus, why won't it, like, respond to my clicks? Holy crap, that scared the hell out of me. Yeah, this definitely not... They are definitely not responding very well. Alright, well, that was probably most of his torpedoes. That might actually be all of his torpedoes. So we're burning him down. And I don't want to, alright. I want to stay kind of at the maximum range. And we're slowly kiting them further and further away from my transport. So even if I run away at this point, I think we're okay. I can't risk slowing down. To get better to hits. Now, if I were to nail this, I wonder if I could nail that. He's out of torpedoes. I wonder if I could just burn him real quick and get some lucky hits. Oh, we got a little bit on the destroyer. Oh, we got something. That destroyer is... We're getting something, but I don't want to get too cocky. And I'm very leery of this cruiser. He's got 0.5% to hit me. I mean, we're definitely... Alright, so we got the destroyer. That's good. So this guy... We gotta change our trajectory, let him reacquire us. Because I don't want to be getting hit by all that. We're actually doing really well. I mean, that's the thing with these patrol ships. They're small, they're hard to hit, but they're just so vulnerable if something goes wrong. I I really want to keep them because I really like them. They're so small and fast. But I don't know, maybe I can overhaul them. I should end the battle. But I mean, we got 30% of his crew. He's going to surrender to casualties soon. How are you? There we go. 5% chance to hit. He's got a 0.3%, so this is okay. We can take this. And we're just slowly getting him further and further away from our ships. Turn around and do another pass. Look how fast these guys turn. These guys turn so nicely. That's something that the bigger ships just can't do. These guys, these light cruisers turn like destroyers. Oh, he's just coming right at us. He's having a lot of problems. Look at him. He's having some trouble. But I don't want to. Because my armor piercing is not going to do. Here, we'll try auto. Yeah, I don't think my armor piercing is going to do it. Let's try armor piercing and see if this does anything. No, it's just ricocheting. I don't think I can get past his armor. No, it's not going to work. Oh, that was a hit. That was some trouble. Now that has a range of 6.5, and that has a range of. Those secondaries have a longer range. Look at that. 39%. I mean, we're almost there. If we just burn him down and get him to surrender, then that'll be great. Well, he's not firing back at us. There he is. Alright, let's go cut in. And, 6.5 kilometers. Nerve-wracking. There we go. There's some hits. 40, almost 41%. Another 4.5% to go. Now this guy, he's got 50% damage and stability. I mean, from his perspective, he's just getting spanked. He's having a lot of trouble. He's just getting beat up. Cut in a little bit. Well, this has definitely been successful keeping them away from my transports. So I really don't want to be losing transports. Those things are expensive. $43.6, another 1.5% he's going to surrender. 44, almost 0.5% more. Almost. There we go. Whew! Wow. Alright, that was nerve-wracking. I was not sure I was going to be able to do that. Good job, boys. See how much better it works when you actually fire the guns at the thing I'm telling you to fire on? Alright. Whew. Alright, so we need to figure out what we're going to do with our ships. We've got these 3 battleships here. These guys are going to be a problem, and they're heading up into this area where I've got my marauders. I've got this light cruiser. He's trying to go up this way. These guys are in North Oceania. I'm going to park these 2 boys right here. These ships, I want to move like right down into here to maybe catch some of them. And then these battleships are heading up into this port area. I've got these are my cruisers. These are the I can click on these, should be the marauders. There we go. These are the marauders. So I want to take you guys. They're heading to this port. So I want to, how long will it take? Doesn't say, 1 turn. Alright, so I want you boys to go right here. Now these guys, how are these fixed? These guys are fixed. Alright, so we're going to get you guys out of here now. And I want to really make sure that I catch these. So we're going to go like right over here. Maybe 1 turn. So we're going to go catch them there, hopefully. So I've got 2 chances to hopefully intercept their battle fleet. These guys, I don't really want to run into too much trouble there. Naval invasion starts in 3 more turns. So the Emperor ships, you boys are going to come down here. You guys, you finished repairing? Yeah. You guys are going to hang out up here, kind of in the north, away from everything, hopefully. Well, he'll be ready a little later. And these cruisers, we're going to park you kind of more out over here, away from stuff. Alright, so this other guy, he's still not ready yet, so maybe 1 more turn. I think that's the best we got. Alright, here we go. Alright, we have a new turn, and it looks like yet another French admiral has been fired. Very good. And we have... see, this is a perfect scenario. We have our 2 raider ships, except they're cadets, running into 2 light cruisers that are way faster than they are. Well, we'll try it anyway. The raiders are not very good at dodging torpedoes. That's one of the problems that we run into. And those destroyers can outrun us if they want to. So I have to hope that they're wanting to ambush us. This is one of the reasons why the easiest way to kill destroyers is to bait them into attacking your transports. But we'll give this a try. Oh, and it's awful weather, which is going to be just awful for me hitting torpedoes. I am not looking forward to this at all. This is going to be truly awful weather. I kind of don't want to run into these guys, frankly. I mean, I've got, what, minus 60% to hit? That's going to be absolutely awful. I probably won't even see them till it's too late. This is awful weather conditions. As soon as I spot them, I'm going to have to take evasive maneuvers. Alright, we're going to start dodging. And there are their two ships, so yeah, we're going to have to immediately start dodging, because we have to assume that they are launching torpedoes. Hey, look, they're the torpedoes. Alright, so we survived that. Now let's get back into the fight if we can. It should be over here somewhere. Now hopefully that's all of their torpedoes. Or they could have also just run away. Alright, let's stop and take a look. You are out of torpedoes, and you are out of torpedoes. So, that's good news for me. So we're just going to go balls on in. Go aggressive on the guns. And we're going to just try to hit them with anything we can. Try and get that guy, please. I'll be happy if we can just hit something. They're going 21 knots because their fuel is low. Alright, so we might actually be able to take it. 22 knots, slow down a little bit. It's going to be a brawl. Hit him. Thank you. Alright. One down, and I'm not too badly hurt. I am so fortunate that they're low on fuel, otherwise I would be having some trouble. Nope, I just whiffed that shot completely. We got a lot of damage and stability. How's the other guy doing? Alright, let's try and chase this guy down. We killed one of the destroyers, so that's good. We're gonna get right in on him, cross right behind him, and let's go and slow down. Going 19 knots, so we'll go 20, and hopefully we can hit him with anything. Got something. There we go. There's some hits. There we go. Alright, so other than being cadets, these raiders were doing pretty good at taking out the destroyers in awful weather conditions, but I'll take it. We got our 25 experience, and well, we're almost out of fuel also, so we better go back to port. But I'll take it. Alright, so after a very successful fight, we have a convoy mission that we'll do here in a minute, but let's check our finances. We are up to 187% on the transport, so we're slowly catching up. We'll save a lot of money once this gets back up to 200. Plenty of shipbuilding capacity. Research, nothing special. Alright, we've got... looks like the Soviets are attacking, whatever that is, don't care. We're gaining We're gaining ground in attacking Laos. Is that Laos? Yeah. And nothing going on in Cambodia, but that's okay. We're making some progress. So we got this convoy. What do we got here? 2 light cruisers against a destroyer. I'll take those odds. Even though these are my patrol ships, I think we can do it. As long as I don't get nailed by the torpedoes, as long as he doesn't get any lucky shots, I think we can do this. Now, one nice thing about the patrol ships is that I can usually bait the computer into attacking me, because they're perceived as being very weak. Let's do normal, high explosives, aggressive. I've got 100% fuel, and they're both veterans. So, let's go off this way and maybe intercept a destroyer. The problem is my spotting range is kind of awful on these guys. But I think they're hard to spot too. Alright, so turn please. Because I know he fired torpedoes as soon as he saw me. Yep, there's the torpedoes. And if this is like their other destroyers, this should be their only set of torpedoes. That's right, he's out. Alright, so let's go get him now. I just need one good hit. There's a good hit. If I could get him to flood. I need a penetrating hit that nails him. I'm gonna switch to auto on this. Because if I can get a flood... There we go. Now he's in trouble. 18 knots. We're going faster than him. Now we just get in and we brawl him down. There we go. Good job. That went really well. That's what these patrol ships are supposed to do. That was exactly perfect. Alright. Alright, so we have a couple things we need to do now. So these light cruisers did really well. Little damage, but they are low on fuel. So we need to get them out of there because you've got like this light cruiser coming, we got this battle cruiser coming, we don't want to run into them. So we're going to go fall back to the Philippines. We've got 100% chance, 2 more turns. So we're doing great. Got these 2 light cruisers hanging out over here. There's nobody in North Oceania. There's nobody in the South Pacific. So we are feeling pretty confident about that. Now what I could do is I could have these guys, 74%, I could have them try and... They're not going to be able to take out the battle cruiser. I could have them try and take out this light cruiser. What, recon 19.71. I need to sort of figure out what... That's a lot of... The recon's got to have something to do with this. You know, recon 85. I'm not sure what the recon does exactly, but that probably has something important to do with how things work. So I could take these guys. So the problem is I don't know if I really want to have them run into that battle cruiser or not. I could try to keep him delayed, because if I can keep them busy for 2 turns and win up here, then that's a good thing. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take these guys over to here, and we'll just sort of harass them a little bit. I might lose some transports, but we're at 187. We're doing okay. Let's zoom in on here. We've got light cruiser and 6 destroyers. And we've got, this is a marauder fleet. And they're doing good on fuel. So we need to get them somewhere up to there, and that's another marauder fleet. So I want these guys to go right up. Damn it. I want them to go right up about here and try and catch them. And this group, they're doing that also. I should be able to catch these guys, ideally. And then what I also want to do is my cruiser that's repairing in Hong Kong, I want him to go join up with his buddies over there. And then do I have any other... I don't think I actually need the other ships to go. I think we're in pretty good shape. So we're going to keep it like this. Alright, here we go. Oh, you know what I ought to do? I wonder if I could start naval invasioning these guys also. Kobachina. Let's see if I can get those to overlap. That might be interesting. Here we go. Let's try that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we have a new turn. I guess the Germans aren't happy with their person. We have a clash of fleets, a random meeting. We have these 2 light cruisers ran into the battle cruiser and the light cruiser there. And hopefully these are not the ones low on fuel. I don't think they are. So we're going to... There's no way we're going to actually be able to fight them and win. This battle cruiser is going to eat my lunch. These guys are cadets, so they're not going to... We're going to try and withdraw. We got out of there. Alright, so we are delaying their fleet. Rangefinder special training. Oh, okay, that's kind of useful. Enemy mines. Sucks to be the Brits. We lost some guys in Southeast Asia. Alright, well... So let's see what we got here. So we have an overlapping zone here in... if we can park them right there, we'll overlap. That's pretty cool. Now this ambush... We should be able to take this. Let's see if we can ambush these destroyers. It's still going to be kind of tough because those destroyers could get lucky on me. And they can outrun me and their torpedoes will mess me up. But I think if I can catch them and dodge their first salvo of torpedoes, I should be able to brawl them down. Alright, so let's see where we can go. Let's make these guys a normal distance, high explosive, aggressive, and turn. Please don't get hit by the torpedoes. It's a dud. That was really lucky. That was really, really lucky. Because this guy, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do. Please don't go towards the torpedoes. Don't do that. Just go kind of in a straight line. Alright. Now let's try and catch up to the... How did the torpedo boat sink? Did I even hit him? Guess he's out of torpedoes. All right, let's get in there and brawl him. We'll try auto. There we go. We got some flooding. Let's go slow down so we can be more accurate. And all right. Well, that was kind of a shit show because I got hit by a torpedo, but it was a dud, so I got really lucky. So, alright, whatever. Alright, so one more turn until this naval invasion. We only have a 55% chance to succeed, so something's not quite going right. These guys are kind of dicking around, but he's trying to get back to his... They're trying to get back to their port there. I don't think I can catch them. These guys don't have a lot of fuel left. 43%. I might try just getting them in here. So, what I need to do with these ships is I need to get you boys into the invasion zone for the other one. And you boys are gonna go into the invasion zone here. Really want to have you be in the invasion zone for both of them. I don't want you there. I don't want you to double up. Can we do maybe this? Maybe. Very frustrating. I want you to go right where the ship is. But it's not... That won't do. We need to have at least 100,000 tons. This fleet here is 114, so that'll be enough to keep that going. So I don't... That's really kind of pushing it. I don't like that. All right, so let's... I guess we're stuck doing that. All right, this is the Emperor battleships. I have you boys go a little further up here. Have you guys go a little bit more over here. You guys go more here. I really don't want to get these fleets mixed up. I'm gonna have you guys kind of get in right up here. I don't want you to get into combat, but we'll... These three... They're not going to let me move all of them, so we're just going to let them sit there. They're low on fuel, so they're going to stay. And I think that's all of the available ships I have. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Alright, so... We're doing the best we can to get this up to 100%. And we can't launch another naval invasion, but I don't want to waste my political turn. I'm actually going to try and make things nice with the Austro-Hungarians, because even though they don't matter, I don't want them to end up declaring war on me, because that would suck. Research. What's our special machinery? Electric batteries. That's kind of cool. That'll help some, but not immediately. And those are the destroyers we're building, and then we have 9 more months. All right. So this isn't bad. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to make some supper because it's getting a little bit late, and I'm going to take maybe a quick walk or something, and then we'll come back a little bit. And we'll see if we are successful with the naval invasion. If we're successful, I'll probably wrap up the video, and if not, then maybe we'll play a few more turns. Or maybe we'll see how this goes. So I'll be back a little bit. Alright, I am back from walking the dog. It's too hot outside to go for a long walk, but... And I'm not quite ready to eat yet, so let's go finish this up, because I really want to see what's going to happen. So here we go. I'm going to play the whole turn through. We're going to cross our fingers. Hopefully this knocks up to a higher percentage with me moving all the ships in. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I think we can do this. And got a naval meeting, which is not really what I wanted to run into. I think we might have caught it. I think we might have gotten it. Won't tell me. I'm gonna have to go kill this guy first. So we've got, these are my Emperor, no, these are my Marauders. Got 2 Marauders, 4 Marauders. Oh, the damn fleet's merged. I'll sort that out later, fine. We're gonna go murder you. Alright. My 2 Marauder fleets merged. I'll untangle them later. It's annoying because whenever I get too many of these battleships together, they all get kind of bunched up. They don't turn properly. But that's okay. We're just gonna form this up into one big blob, and I think it'll be okay. All of my division. That enemy ship's gonna be trying to get the hell out of there. He's not gonna want anything to do with any of this. Alright, so yeah, he's gonna be like, oh crap. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna group all of you boys together. And I want to... It'd be nice if I could click on... Fine, we'll have to... Why are you being so difficult to click? Okay, let's get all the light cruisers. And we're going to detach you. And all of the destroyers, which there are way too many of. And we're going to detach you. Alright, so the destroyers are going to screen the battleships, and you're going to screen the battleships. And have those turned off, because I don't want to risk anything bad happening. Have you aggressively shoot high explosive. Have you guys aggressively shoot high explosive, maybe get some experience, and you guys are going to be my main group. Alright. And they should be straight ahead. And this will be kind of a cluster of so many ships. Worst case, I'll just retreat the destroyers. I think that once we run into this guy, he's just going to get mauled. This guy's like, oh crap, they're coming. Yeah, he's like, we're getting out of here. All those shots. Yeah, he's like, this is a bad day coming. Oh, look at all that. Oh, more bad day. Oh, blew up a turret. Oh, yeah, here they come again. Yeah, this is a bad day coming. He's dead in the water. Yeah. Alright, that's a bad day. Alrighty, so. Alright, so we successfully captured Annam, which I guess that wasn't a big surprise once we piled on all the other battleships. He's still doing 40%. This guy here, we're going to dogpile him next. And I could try invading Cambodia, but the problem is that I can't really stack the fleet, so it wouldn't really work that well, I don't think. So we'll probably just finish these guys up. But before I do, I want to see how long this video is so far, just because we have a whole pile of stuff going on. So we've got 4 more turns, so we're going to do one last little bit of stuff. So that's our Emperor ships. We're going to move the Emperor ships down over to here. We've got, this is my Marauder fleet, and I want to kill these guys off, so we're going to move 2 of them over there, along with, it's a Raider. I'm going to do half the Raiders, and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. So we're going to move some of the destroyers with you. I should have moved them all, but the rest I'll just kind of hang out there. These 2 light cruisers, you boys, you're gonna go back to your base somewhere over. I got 3 light cruisers there. I want to keep something in this area in case of trouble. So we're gonna move you back to your base. Well, destroyers, light cruisers, they really need to refuel somewhere. I'm actually going to move you back there with the other raiders. And these guys here, you boys, we're going to send back down to here to patrol. That's an invasion fleet. We're going to move you over here into the invasion area. And then this other invasion fleet, we will move you over. I'm going to put you like right in here. And that should just about do it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break and see how much video I've recorded so far. And if we've got enough that I can make a video out of it, I'll call it. And if it's less than I think, then maybe I'll do some more turns. So we'll probably wrap it up here. But I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you had a lot of fun. We will solve more problems with violence next time. And we'll go from there. This has been kind of a tight day since I've got a lot of other stuff going on. But if you like what I'm doing with these videos, please like and subscribe, make some comments. I really appreciate the people who engage with me and we can discuss things. Sorry I didn't build any ships this time. This was more just about murder and violence. Some of the battles were really dicey, and I'm sorry I got kind of pissed off at some of these fights. This is definitely tough. It's getting tougher as the game progresses. And we'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, and goodbye. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did like it, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. You can also check out my website, bobtheorc.com, where you can download a free copy of my dad's book and some other things. Have a nice day. Goodbye.